I'm Scott. I'm the founder of Zukay Live Foods, and I just wanted to make this little video to tell everybody a little bit about us. We're a small family company, which is not necessarily unique, but what we do we consider to be extremely unique and valuable to pretty much anyone who comes across our products. And so they needed a little bit of explanation, and I also want to explain to you where I come from, because there's something really true about what we're trying to do here. And really what we're trying to do is to bring tremendously healthier everyday products into your everyday life. And we do that through fermentation. And what we do is we ferment vegetables and we turn them into products that you can use every day. We make salsas, relishes, salad dressings, and now we've got a new raw and fermented beverage line, which we call kvass. They're all raw, they're all, like I said, fermented, and they're all probiotic, so they're great for your digestive system. But there's a story behind this that is more than just the products. My wife and I have been natural food people for years. We started out slow just by going to Whole Foods and dabbling in health food little bit by little bit, and over the years we started to get more and more serious about it, and a lot of that really came from finding out more and more what the non-health food products were all about, that they were not just not healthy but actually unhealthy, and we wanted to get that as much out of our system as possible. So we were just doing more and more research and everything, and we finally ended up having a chance to move out here to the country, where we were able to start to garden pretty much all the vegetables that we ate in a year. You can see some of the stuff behind you. You know, our potatoes, our beets, our onions are down there. We've got virtually everything that we need. And it all came out of the ground at one time. If you've ever gardened yourself, you know that come July, pretty much everything's popping out of the garden and you don't really know what to do with it. And again, we were doing this for our own health, to make ourselves stronger and healthier, and we didn't want to waste any of the vegetables. And with a lot of the research we were doing, we found that fermentation was the healthiest way that we could preserve what was coming out of the garden, because it preserved everything raw, so everything still had its own enzymes. And the process actually turned everything into probiotics for a long period of time, and gut health is so important. We felt that this was a perfect marriage between what we were doing in the garden and everything. So we started to ferment everything that came out of the garden. And after some time, because I was working in the food industry, I figured this would be a perfect thing if we could somehow make what we're doing here and make it into an everyday food that everybody would love. Because really, if we have the knowledge and we have the expertise to do this, then I actually felt it was my obligation to pass this on to as many people as possible. And I could do this through telling friends and everything, but I felt it was a lot more powerful if I could make the products myself and sell it to people in a way that they didn't have to change anything that they did. And so the idea for Zukay was born.